Now you must understand that our heart has 4 chambers, okay? Right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium and left ventricle, okay? Now what you need to know is that from right atrium the blood comes from superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, okay? And then this blood, when the right atrium is filled, goes to right ventricle, right? This is your atrioventricular valve between the atrium and ventricles, okay? Atrium and ventricles are separated by atrioventricular valve. So blood goes into the right ventricle, and through right ventricles it goes to lungs, right? And in the lungs the blood gets oxygenated and then comes back into the left atrium via 4 pulmonary vein, okay? Then left atrium gets filled up and then blood goes into the left ventricle via the left atrioventricular valve, and from left ventricle blood goes into the system, okay? So we can make a flow chart, right? The blood comes into the right atrium, then to right ventricle, then lungs, and from lungs the blood goes into the left atrium, left ventricle and to the system, okay? And then from system the blood goes back into the right atrium. Now this cycle is continuous, okay? Now one more thing which you must remember is that in heart, now this is your rough structure of heart. It is not a clear diagram, but you will get the basic understanding of what I am trying to draw here. Okay. Now this is your heart, right? This is your pulmonary artery, and this is your aorta. Okay. Now, what you need to remember is that this part, this is your atrioventricular valve, okay? This one. Now what you need to remember is that in cardiac cycle there are 3 processes: atrial systole, ventricular systole, and then complete cardiac rest. In atrial systole there is contraction of atrium. So blood from left atrium and right atrium will go down into the ventricles via the atrioventricular valve, right? Then there is ventricular systole, which means contraction of ventricles. So when blood gets filled in the ventricles will contract, and the blood from right side will go into the, as you can see here, the blood from right side will go into the lungs, and blood from left side will go into the aorta and into the system, right? And then this blood through aorta, will go to our tissues and body. Then it will get broken down into arteries and then into the capillary network, and then again all this blood will be picked up by veins, and then inferior vena cava and superior vena cava will again drain this blood into the right atrium, okay? So this is how your cardiac cycle works. Atrial systole takes about 0.1 second, ventricular systole takes 0.3 second, and complete cardiac rest takes about 0.4 seconds. Total cardiac cycle is of 0.8 seconds. Okay. If you draw a pie chart, this is your atrial systole and this is your ventricular systole, and this is your complete cardiac rest. Okay. Now it's okay. 0.3, 0.1 and 0.4. Now how the heart contracts, okay? So in heart there is SA node, which is a neuromuscular tissue. Then you have AB node, then you have Purkinje fibers or bundle branch, and this is your Purkinje fibers, okay? So SA node, it is pacemaker of the heart. It sets the rhythm. It is a neuromuscular tissue which generates its own impulses. Okay, it doesn't need a signal from sympathetic nervous system to generate its own impulses. It has property of auto-rhythmicity. So when SA node generates impulse, this impulse is sent to AV node, and AV node spreads it to Purkinje fiber via the bundle branch, and this is your Purkinje fiber. Okay, so this SA node, AV node is responsible for atrial systole and ventricle systole. Okay, when SA node gets activated, it spreads the signal to AV node, and this causes atrial contraction. When AV node, bundle branch and Purkinje fiber, when they spread the electrical impulses, it causes ventricle contraction. And when there is no electrical activity in heart, when SA node is not firing up, it is known as complete cardiac rest, right? And in ECG, when there is atrial systole due to SA node activation, it is shown as P wave. When ventricle systole occurs, AV node gets activated, or should I say when AV nodes get activated, it gives signal to Purkinje fiber and ventricle systole occurs. Then you have QRS complex, QRS, and this is P. Then complete cardiac rest occurs when the nerve impulse is spread along the myocardium. Okay, at that time there is T wave. When you combine all these waves, you will get P, QRS and T. So this is your ECG.